stand na your yard. The most used phrase today. We've always heard about a viral outbreak that has sparked worldwide attention. The Ebola, Zika, chikungunya, influenza, swine flu, and now more recently, the coronavirus that is taking lives all over the globe and infecting millions of people, and ultimately is causing a pandemic. As a biochemistry student at the UWI Mona, I've worked with many different viruses, and so today I would like to share with you what a virus is, how it works, and ways in which we can prevent its spread or infection. A virus is a small particle that invades the body and uses its cellular machinery to grow and replicate. Now, a virus can have either RNA or DNA as its genetic material. Now, a virus can have many different strains, and what this means is that you have a virus having a different genetic sequence in comparison to another virus that belongs to the same group of viruses. In the case of the coronavirus, you have a novel virus, which means that we have never seen it before. Now, how a virus works is that it first attaches itself to the cell membrane. When it attaches itself to the cell membrane, it releases viral RNA and DNA, or DNA, sorry. Now, when it releases this viral RNA or DNA, it uses the cell machinery to replicate, which means that it creates multiple copies of the same virus. It also uses the cell machinery to assemble, meaning it puts together its RNA molecules into new forms that causes us to get many of the same viral particle. Now, when this happens, it is then released through lysis of the cell, and this basically means that the cell bursts. Now, when these viral particles are released, it causes an infection. Now, how can we prevent an infection, or how can we stop an infection? We can prevent an infection, and what is usually done is the use of antiviral drugs or vaccines. Now, using antiviral drugs or vaccines, this is usually required new antiviral drugs or new vaccines for each virus, because each virus is different from ones that we've known before. As was said before, we have different strains. Now, we can also prevent the spread or infection of a virus by boosting our immune systems. In boosting our immune systems, we can take vitamin supplements, mostly vitamin C, multivitamins, to enhance our immune systems to fight against these infections and in effect prevent us from being infected by the viruses. We can also prevent them from getting inside our bodies by washing our hands, social distancing, as is now a common thing, where we avoid persons who have been infected or avoid persons who are likely to be infected. And if you have the virus, then you stay to yourself to prevent you passing on the virus to others. We can also prevent this transmission, as was said, with vaccine. With each virus, we need new vaccines because we do not know the sequence of a new virus in the case of this strain of coronavirus. Now, as was said before, virus is a small particle that it can only live inside of a living cell, and to prevent it from infecting the body, we can do things such as wash our hands, take vitamins to boost our immune systems. We can prevent or stay away from persons who might have the virus. We can use antiviral drugs, use vaccines, and these in effect will prevent the spread, the transmission or infection of a virus. Now, I hope this information was helpful in you preventing the spread of coronavirus or you being infected by the coronavirus.